What's up, everyone? I'm Kai. I do videography and photography, and I don't really like long intros, so I'm just gonna get into it. This is what I carry with me every day. The bag is the GoPro Trekker Lite HP 100. I think it's a really good size for specifically for what I carry, but I have checked and you can fit in the DJI Neo in here. You can fit in some small mirrorless cameras like the Sony Nex5 or the Sony a6300. I am trying to get into vlogging and just motivate myself to take more pictures. So in the back I have this really old, really reliable Anker power something power core 10,000, I think. It's a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, and I of course have cables for it. So this is just a tiny micro USB cable. Then I have a USB-C cable and a lightning cable because the phone I use is an iPhone 14 Pro. Okay, then I have this tiny little tripod that it's not great quality, if I'm being honest. It's just here because it doesn't take up a lot of space, and you never know when you're gonna need to have your camera on a stable surface. Then I have the Kodak Pixpro WP-Z2. I use this mainly for photography. It can take video. It's actually not bad video, but that's just not what I use it for. It takes really good pictures, actually. I was surprised with the capabilities of it. Let me just show you one that I took on here that I actually like. I'll throw it up on the screen. It was pretty low light. I was surprised it was able to capture anything. So I do have other cameras that I do technically prefer for photography, but I like the size, I like the form factor, and most importantly, it is waterproof and it is rugged. I don't need to worry about it. And especially now, it is summer here, and in summer it rains a lot, but it rains very sporadically. You won't know that it's going to rain until it's already raining, and so I just didn't want to have to worry about my other cameras with that, so this is what I'm using for now. Then I have a GoPro. I think it's the Hero 7 White or something. I don't know. This is what I am going to be taking all of my vlogs on. I know that there are better ones, but I just don't need to upgrade just yet. It does the job. See, here I have stuck some Velcro on because the one thing it cannot do is low light, and I don't really expect it to. For the most part, I'm not going to need it to anyway, but I wanted to have the option, especially because I am planning on doing things like night hikes and stuff. I wanted to be able to handle certain things. So I attached the Velcro here and to this. This is just a cheap LED light that is pretty bright. It has a red light on it also, so just like that, and I'm good for low light. This setup actually works really well. Like, of course it's not the most cinematic or anything. I do have to crop in on the video a little bit because you can see the light in it, but it's not bad. This was in pitch black. You can still very clearly see me, and that's all I really need it for. Just so that I have enough light to capture what's going on around me. I've had this thing for a couple of years now. I have thrown a lot at it and it is still kicking. I love it. I have this 3D printed grip for it because I do have other grips, but they just weren't as comfortable. This one is really comfortable. If I can find the STL, I will put it in the description. But yeah, this is just a normal handle, so I can do my vlogs like this. I have a lens cloth, which we all know about those. I have an extra thumb screw, and the last thing that I have is this GoPro mount. I don't remember what it's called, but I really like this one. The base is completely magnetic and it's really strong, so you can really just attach it to whatever you want. And besides that, it has this thing, the clamp, so that you can attach it to, like, say your backpack if you want to do some first person shots. Like, I've used this a lot to do first person time lapses when I do photography. Just clip it onto my backpack, put the GoPro here, twist this around, put the GoPro here, like this, and I'm good. I hope that helps if you guys are looking to pick up some new gear or just want some inspiration. I just wanted to say that the most important thing if you want to do photography or videography is that you need to know how or learn how to work with what you have. Sure, it would be easier if we all just had access to the most expensive Sony cameras or whatever, but that's not how it is. And it's very easy to get discouraged in this hobby or in this profession because of that. But honestly, it comes down to your creativity and to your ability to being able to handle things that get thrown at you. Because even if you have all of the best gear, you're gonna need to know what you need when. You're gonna need to make certain modifications. Sometimes you're not gonna have a stand for something. You're gonna have to figure out how to work around that. That's a big part of the job. But it's also, I would say, the best part because it helps you see your actual potential and really understand that it's not about the gear, it's about the person. Well, see you next time.